as far as marketing your gym, is that does the marketing happen more word of mouth in your business than anything else? And then two, like you said, people discouraged you from trying to put on events here in this area, in this market. What
Mhm.
have you done, or what can other people learn from that you've done from a marketing standpoint with the promotion aspect as well when it comes to fights? So a little bit of a two-part question, but very interested in the marketing aspects on both.
So the funny thing is, I'm not a big marketing guy, but for
Mhm.
some reason, I marketed Bushido 3 correctly, and all of our shows have sold out.
Mhm.
And that's huge because generally your first show doesn't sell out. And if you didn't
Right.
sell out your first, your second, and so forth, may not, but they can pick up if you get the right names on your show. So I
Mhm.
used Facebook because I have a lot of contacts on my Facebook. A lot of people follow me because when I'm over in Amsterdam training kickboxing, I trained with the former world champion, was world champion up until 2 months ago,
Mm.
Gegard Mousasi of mixed
Mm.
martial arts. And Gegard was a top guy in the UFC, and he left the UFC ranked number 2 or 3 to go be a champion in Bellator. And he beat all the top 5 guys in the UFC, exception of Anderson Silva.
Mm.
And he's one of my guys I get to train with, that I get to talk to. And so that's good marketing when people say, "Oh man, you're training with
Yeah.
this guy."
Right.
And it's not like, the coolest thing is I don't have to pay because they respect my skills from over
Mm.
35 years in martial arts. They're like, "No, Lawrence is coming over. Hey, we're going to train with him," or else I teach a seminar when I'm over there in Amsterdam.
Mhm.
And so it's really good to be respected. So a lot of people say, "Oh wow, that's who I want to train with."
Right.
And then my sister, she had a really awesome fighting career as a martial artist, and she's also part owner of Perfect Moves Martial Arts. And
Mm.
so there were 7 years where she didn't lose. She'd show up to full contact fights, and the ladies would see her, and they'd zip their bag up and walk away. They didn't want it.
Right.
She also boxed in the army, so that's also one of our marketing points is when people look up our backgrounds or ask us about our background. So
Right.
they're like, "Hey, I want that," or they want a smaller gym or where it's not full of people. Like we had 13 people that came to class on Monday, and so 13 people is not where you can't manage that. It's a good
Right.
feeling to say, "Hey, the instructor is going to get around to you," so
Right.
that's really good.
Mhm.
Makes it feel good. And so it's word of mouth. It's our Facebook page. Our Facebook does well, and then we also have a little Google site that's out there, so we get a lot of phone calls throughout the week.
Mhm.
That works out good. But with Bushido 3, that just took off with um, our Facebook basically, and
Mm.
I put a couple dollars, maybe no more than $20 in ads where I could send out on Facebook. And I mean, up until a half hour before the show, I'm still selling tickets. And it was like ding, 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 ding. I'm like, okay, guys, you just come, just come, just come. And it was amazing at the last show to see people at the front door wrapped around and out the parking lot waiting.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow.
And it was amazing that that's what basically $20 of Facebook marketing did. Now I
Mm.
have a young man that works for Epic and also has a marketing degree. So we're gonna probably put him to work and see what he can do on helping to build the gym a little bit more. And also
Mhm.
when we at our next show, it's just it's good to have people that can show me more things because I'm a martial artist. I'm a businessman on the side of I sell pipe. But the thing is marketing, I can understand. I don't have a black belt in marketing. I figured out some things that on the fight game that can
Right.
that can make it go. But if we can
Mhm.
do 1,100 plus tickets, then I believe that hey, the next goal is do 17, 18, or 2,000 tickets at the next show.
Right.
Is the
Absolutely.
setting goals because we went from right around 600 on our first show to 650 on our second, and
Mm.
then that 100 plus on our third show was really good.